Research finding at the institute show that oral administration of PUFA concentrate significantly prevented experimentally induced myocardial infarction in rats. CIFT has done extensive research on the evaluation of physicochemical, functional and clinical properties of fish proteins. This will be useful for formulation of value-added products. Antipyretic and analgesic components extracted from aquatic plants and weeds have been tested successfully in experimental animals. The Biochemistry and Nutrition Division is slowly but surely making big strides, giving a new dimension to the industry's expansion. The Microbiology, Fermentation and Biotechnology Division is entrusted with the responsibility of ensuring seafood safety to consumers. Several bacterial pathogens associated with seafood cause gastroenteritis and related types of illness. Extensive studies are conducted on the prevalence of these pathogens in fish and fishery products to suggest control measures. Rapid detection of these pathogens is essential in seafood trade. The conventional method of biochemical culture technique is time-consuming. So, CIFT has developed very rapid protocols like PCR or polymerase chain reaction, by which these can be detected in 8 to 24 hours. Another problem faced by fish farmers and exporters is the use of antibiotics in aquaculture, resulting in the emergence of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. The Institute has taken timely measures to assess the risk by screening farmed and processed shrimps, farm sediments and aquaculture feeds for antibiotic residues using microbiological and ELISA methods. Pathogen like Clostridium botulinum is found in canned food and vacuum-packed food under anaerobic conditions, producing toxins in the food, and it can cause botulism in humans. Extensive work has been done to study its prevalence in the environment of fishes and fish products. Under abuse conditions, bacterial toxins are produced in seafood, and facilities to detect such bacterial toxins by reverse passive latex agglutination test have been developed. Quality Assurance and the Management Division of CIFT was formed primarily to implement hygiene and sanitation in the processing industry. This is to make sure that the processes and the final products can maintain the strict standards of quality and safety as expected in a modern competitive market. In keeping with this, the division has developed designs for clean retail markets suitable for preparation and marketing of fish and fishery products, landing centers, auction hall, markets, pre-processing and processing centers, water treatment and effluent treatment systems. Besides, it has also developed appropriate practices for implementation of HACCP and hygiene and sanitation in different sectors of seafood and allied industries. The division has standardized the method of microbiological analysis for estimating different antibiotic residues in fish and fishery products at ppb level by using modified 4-plate method and CHARM2 method. Detection of Staphylococcus enterotoxins in fish and fish products are carried out by this division by using reverse phase latex agglutination technique. The division has also streamlined testing procedures for microbial safety. A process for detecting sulfite residues in prawns using malachite green test has also been developed. On the similar lines, a technology for the instant estimation of chlorine in processed water, that is, Chloritest paper, was commercialized. Seafood industry needs large quantity of water. On the other hand, water is the main source of contamination of seafood. So, microbiological quality of water is very important. CIFT understands this and has taken steps to ensure safe processed water. The QAM division has perfected the sensory method for evaluation of seafood freshness and quality also. CIFT produces technical assistance in preparation and validation of HACCP manual, implementation of HACCP, and auditing in seafood processing plants. The division was primarily responsible for evolving quality standards for Indian frozen fishery products. Pre-shipment quality control inspection was started by this institute. The division played a key role on lifting the EU ban on fish and fishery products in 1997. The engineering division is leading the institute towards efforts to modernize the traditional craft. As a part of this, a series of FRP boats of various designs were constructed for area-specific needs. In the NEH region, fiberglass was introduced as a material of boat construction, and today, the people trained by CIFT are taking up this as a challenge. FRP boats of an improved design were also constructed for the Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribe Cooperative Society of Chellanam village at Cochin for backwater fishing. The owners are overjoyed due to the increased earnings and low maintenance costs. The division developed a new design for a fuel-efficient trawler, Sagar Kripa. With a cruising speed of 9.5 knots, it can be propelled with an engine of only 125 horsepower. The boats now being built on the west coast of Kerala and Mangalore follow the flow deflection design features of Sagar Kripa. The engineering division also has significant contributions in the field of processing engineering equipments. Dry fish has an important market both within the country and abroad. This includes 5 variants of high-capacity, low-energy solar dryers. Eco-friendly solar tunnel dryer with electrical and LPG backup has also been designed and developed by this division, having an efficient heat-absorbing and utilization system. As many of the popularly consumed species of fish have a large number of bones, which makes it difficult to eat them, the Institute has developed a design and fabricated a cheaper fish meat bone separator. A device for production of molded prawns was developed and its performance tested. An energy-efficient and compact ETP system has been designed using hydraulic mixer cum vortex flocculate chamber. Its installation has reduced the space and energy requirements by 50% and 70% respectively compared to existing ETPs. Keeping the importance of hygiene in a proper perspective, the division has designed and developed a fish cutting table and a fish vending system for modern fish markets. The division has also designed a navigational light control system with alarm facility for use in small fishing vessels. The Extension, Information and Statistics Division ensures dissemination of knowledge gained by the Institute to the end users and other stakeholders. The primary function of this division is to serve as a liaison between the fishery industry and the Institute by dissemination of the research results of the Institute to the actual end users. This is done by answering technical queries, supplying of designs and publications, arranging of exhibitions and film shows, publication and issue of technical pamphlets, leaflets, folders, booklets and books, and also through the regular publications of the Institute like the annual report, research highlights and quarterly fish technology newsletter. The division has carried out studies to assess the market for export of seafood products, estimation of harvest and post-harvest losses in marine and inland fisheries, statistical and econometric evaluation of production and marketing of seafood products. Estimates were made on the idle capacity of the fish processing factories. The division also studies the economics of operation of fishing vessels. All these studies have been fairly revealing and have often provided the industry a reference point to base the future course of action. CIFT annually on an average organize more than 200 regular training programs for the benefit of fisherwomen, fishermen, technocrats, new entrepreneurs as well as those already engaged in various types of fishery activity. Besides, more than 5,000 participants from various states, a number of officials from Philippines, Maldives, Nepal, Thailand and Sri Lanka have also been imparted training in different aspects of fisheries technology. The Institute conducted massive training programs in the northeastern hill states, bringing forth a new era of development for these areas. It has successfully transferred many technologies on harvest and post-harvest preservation of fish in the NEH region and also in Lakshadweep and Andaman Islands. The Institute has also been involved in strengthening the weaker sections of the society, including fishermen, fisherwomen, rural poor and the financially backward communities for whom training programs and demonstrations have been organized both at the Institute and at other locations. Agriculture Technology Information Center or ATIC is a single window for CIFT technologies in harvest and post-harvest aspects of fisheries to solve the problems of farmers, industrialists and other stakeholders. It provides training, diagnostic services, etc. Besides, CIFT has been serving the industry by offering analytical services in respect of industrial products concerned with fishing and fish processing. All the wings of CIFT draw their strength from the rich library, which serves as a storehouse of information. The library subscribes to all scientific journals and periodicals of interest to fisheries, which are of immense help to researchers who want to get deep into the subject. The Digital Library for Online Literature Reference and Information Technology Center are also playing a very important role for disseminating informations. The headquarters of CIFT has a well-equipped ARIS cell which serves as a central facility for EDP and information retrieval. CIFT understands the need for speed of information collection, collation and dissemination. CIFT also shoulders the responsibility of assessing the edibility, nutritive value and probable toxicity of all new species. For this, the Institute maintains an animal house at Cochin. Besides, there is also a pilot plant where some of the technologies are translated to the pilot plant scale. Then, there is an engineering workshop which is equipped for all necessary fabrication work.
Fishing and fish processing technologies are undergoing fast changes all over the world, and if India is not keeping pace with these changes, we will be pushed behind in this very vital area. And this institute has been trying to see that we are not pushed behind in this vital field of national economy. We have been trying to develop new technologies in the area. From the conventional fishing technologies, we have come in a big way by introducing mechanized boats and better methods of fishing. But deep sea fishing is the challenge for in the years to come, and we will have to develop designs for deep sea fishing boats and newer methods like long lining instead of depending only on prawns. Similarly, in processing technology also, the technologies like freezing, canning have all come to stay, but the scenario is changing all over the world very fast, and we will have to think of applying newer technologies like biotechnology, nanotechnology, high pressure fish processing, food processing technology, pulse light technology and all that, and we are doing our best to bring the country to its the latest technologies so that we will be able to keep pace with the changing scenario in different parts of the world.
With time, CIFT has reached out. It's important because India is a nation with varied topographical and climatic features, and each specific region has its own demands. Today, besides its central hub, CIFT has research centers focused to area-specific needs. These centers are at Visakhapatnam, Veerawal, Burla and Mumbai. Together, they have strived to give a new lease of life to thousands of fishermen families, brought a smile on the faces of millions. Die-hard perseverance, state-of-the-art infrastructure, focused research, finding the core of the problem and solving it for the end users are the hallmarks of CIFT's work. They are the wave riders.